Okay, just a quick welding video on those keyways. This is a big block, so it's 3.5 by 3, and this is 3/4 inch base plate. So when you're running a string of beads, which I'm not going to run the whole length, because what happens is the steel heats up so much that when it cools back down, it will cool and try to make a banana. It's going to try to make a boat out of this thing, because the steel is malleable. But when the heat hits it and then it cools, it will contract on itself, and then what happens is it tries to go like this, and it will even try to go like that a little bit. So it's going to be a series of tack welds, which I just set it, a couple quick tacks just to set it in its location, just to cue it up onto the base plate. And I took another base plate, actually stuck it underneath there, and it clamped it all the way around to the table to try to stop this thing from trying to bow out, because it is gonna. I'm just gonna take my time, and that's all you can do. You just gotta sequence the welds, tacks all the way around. You gotta let it cool down, and we'll see how we do. We'll see if we're gonna get a banana out of it, or if we're gonna get an arrow out of it. So we're shooting for an arrow. So it's just time consuming, but it's worth it in the end, that you have a nice straight flat base plate. So when the tube comes on it, I can put a nice straight weld all the way around it, and we have a straight condition. So when it goes up on top of that wide flange, which is flat, we're going to be better off. And then there's more holes going up in there, but on location I'm going to drill those, but then we'll drill through the flanges, and then this gets all bolted down besides. So anyways, just a quick video on that. And of course we're using the Flux Core 1/16 Core Shield 8, which is a seismic wire, special wire for critical wells and for seismic earthquakes. So Core Shield 8 wire, and we got the engine drive. Anyways, then I'm gonna do this after. I got some base plates going on here, 3 actually, one half one there, 2 half ones there, and one big one here. We got another one that goes there with those keyways, the 2 smaller keyways, because the stair tread comes through here. And then hold on, this is all tacked up. We get tacks. I just tacked these both sides, underside, this side, underside, and tack, underside, and then I'm not going to tack this side. This is going to get flipped up, and then more tacking. So, you know, heat's the thing you gotta watch out for, because all this stuff will move. If you try to just go around, yeah, it's all gonna be all twisted out. So everything's gotta be, you know, take your time, and that's how it gets done. It just takes time, that's all. This stuff takes time, and hopefully everything comes out straight and aligns properly. So after I do this base plate, then I'll put the 2 small ones on the one below, but I'll drill out the drill pattern first, and then you got to clean all the oil off of everything, and then I'll cue those 2 small ones, those little guys, on the next base plate. So we got 4 base plates, so 2 on that. And then we got 2 on this little guy by himself, and then we're going to attach that little guy to the big guy, so it's in line. So when it goes in, it will slot over the flange and be all aligned, and it's going to go in these last two spots on the template, so everything follows and lines up. Then we'll come in later and I'll cut out these squares pieces, like the remains of the tube, and then I'm gonna weld those in there, weld those in there, weld those in there, and then we'll grind them. So it looks like, it's supposed to look like one thick piece of metal, one big solid chunk of a 3-inch piece, not hollow. So it's gonna look like a solid piece of 3-inch material. Anyways, that's it for now. That's it. Just a quick video on that. I gotta start welding, so I just wanted to show you how that keyway was gonna get welded up there. So anyways, that's it. Till the next video.